Oh, I'm so happy that all of these southern states and towns are getting their homes washed away. Their children, their parents, their animals, their whole entire lives washed away. All praise to the Most High.
All these sundown towns, I want God to destroy them. All of them. I want him to drown them people. I don't care, man.
This year, in 2024, Hurricane Helene has unleashed its fury across the United States, striking hard at the heart of sundown towns. Communities infamous for their history of racial exclusion and injustices against black people. Hello guys, this is Joel Mugisha. Welcome back to the channel. And also, if you're new, remember to subscribe, like the video, share, drop a comment. Well, it seems like Hurricane Helene only chose them sundown towns, and black people had a lot to say about this. So guys, let's jump into today's video and then we're gonna come back and talk about this.
So North Carolina, did y'all really think y'all were gonna hang a black man and get away with it? Really? Did you really think, North Carolina, that you were going to hang a black man, say that he committed suicide and get away with that shit? Fuck no. You know, that's why God sent Helene, you know, flooded out all that shit. Yeah, yo, look, man, all these sundown towns, I want God to destroy them. All of them. I want him to drown them people. I don't care, man. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. All sundown towns. Look. I'm asking for it. I'm asking for the destruction of sundown towns. But y'all thought y'all was going to hang people and that it was just going to, no, not my God. Not my God. Yeah, I want my God to come up in there and destroy all that shit.
Did y'all hear about them sundown towns that just got swept away in the hurricane? Well, I bet y'all didn't know. Oh, you did? Okay, good. I bet y'all didn't know that just days prior to them getting swept away in a hurricane, which, by the way, only the sundown towns got affected as badly as we see it on our timelines. Yeah, but just days prior to that, guess what? On Telegram, right? Apparently, there's a group. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but they just got caught by Homeland Security and the FBI. Now, apparently, word on the street is allegedly they've been planning to do like incite a race war here in America. The plan was to incite a global race war. Baby, it's people from all over the globe in that group, in that Telegram group. Look it up. It's here on TikTok. They got a video about it as well. Apparently, word on the street is that they was teaching each other how to make them kablooies, the big kablooies, so that the ones that got pipes in them. They was teaching each other how to do that, how to do them acts of, I can't say it because of community guidelines, but use your imagination. It goes in a box and you package it up and you leave it. Okay, it may come with a detonator. They was teaching each other how to do that. They was giving each other advice on how to fulfill these tasks. And basically, it was all due to the election. It was going to start kicking off around the election. As you could tell, we're close to the election. So for 30 days, things were supposed to kick off here, there, everywhere. They all plan to do it globally. And they was just caught by Homeland Security. Now, how is it that y'all was just caught by Homeland Security and then like literally days later after you're caught by Homeland Security, all of a sudden 3 hurricanes sweep through and the only thing that gets taken out is them sundown towns? Baby, God is trying to tell you something. Let go of that hate from your heart, because it is driving you into the deepest, darkest pits of hell. We not even worried about y'all like this. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Baby, I know y'all hate to lose. Y'all really do hate to lose. Oh my God. They're like, who does shit like this? Who that y'all? They was gonna start here in America and it was gonna become a global thing. It was just gonna be stuff happening globally. And all of it starting with America and then just going everywhere to every other country. There's people from literally every country you could think of in that group. And they are pissed that the colored folks is waking up and we on our shit, we on our grind, we doing what the fuck we gotta do. They pissed right now. They don't want to see no black woman in that office. So they was ready to, insurrection Armageddon style. Yeah, God trying to tell y'all something. Maybe y'all should listen.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel like Hurricane Helene was doing God work. Because all those towns that got destroyed in North Carolina, guess who lived in them towns? Wasn't us.
All right. So before we continue, let me just say, I am a brown-skinned, melanated girl that survived Katrina and lost everything in flood water. Okay, so let's get that straight. But now we're gonna get into this. It's come to my attention that a lot of people on this app don't realize that sundown town still exists, or even know what a sundown town is. So let me catch you up to speed, okay? So sundown towns are basically towns where melanated people either need to be inside at a certain time, or they need to be outside of the city limits at a certain time. And like I said, those still exist in 2024. If you don't believe me, all the people that drive from New Orleans to Houston to New Orleans, y'all know there are certain cities on I-10 that you not gonna stop at. You don't care if your tires falling off. You don't care if your whole front end falling off. Your car could be smoking. There is no way in hell you gonna stop in those certain cities along I-10 on your way either to Houston from New Orleans or from Houston to New Orleans. Like, you're not gonna stop. Sundown towns are the reason why we pack food for the road. If y'all don't believe me, y'all could go online and Google a map of all the sundown towns that still exist. And it's just mighty coincidental that Hurricane Helene flooded out a lot of those sundown towns. No, I'm not saying that they deserved it. I don't want y'all to think that I'm saying. I don't think anybody deserves to lose their entire lives, you know, at the blink of an eye because of a storm. But it's mighty fucking coincidental. Okay? They exist. Don't be delusional. They're still out there. There's still racism out there. You know, I feel like people brushing it under a rug because it's a tragedy. I get that. But the facts of the situation is that a lot of these places were sundown towns. Do I think people or anybody deserve? No. But again, the facts are that a lot of these places that flooded out unexpectedly were sundown towns. Feel free to go ahead and Google it. Not all, but some of them. Most of them. A lot of them.
So I'm a Black American. I've never believed that this country cares about me whatsoever. I've known that since I was a child. But I didn't think that this country would play in everyone's faces as they have over the last year. So I'm sitting here watching videos of the damage done by Hurricane Helene in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and all these different places that have been decimated. And as I'm doing that, I get a notification, a news notification, that another aid package has been approved to Israel from the United States, right? Something like over $8 billion, which, if I'm correct, will bring the total of aid packages just over the last year to Israel to over $15 billion. And I'm just like, how is anybody at this point, not just Black Americans, not just the most marginalized, but legitimately anybody who's not extremely wealthy, supposed to think that this country gives a singular shit about you? Right? Like, if you are in Georgia right now, right? If you're in Augusta, or you're in Asheville, North Carolina, and you get that same notification that I just got, like, is that your villain origin story at that moment, right? Like how do you watch your house like float away, or how do you watch, you know, the road that you drove on yesterday completely collapse? Your kids screaming and crying for food and because they're scared, and you get a notification that your country is going to provide more aid to Israel to continue to bombard not just Gaza now, but Lebanon. Like, how do you? Again, I knew this country didn't give a shit about me, but the country apparently doesn't care about anybody.
It seemed like that storm hit a bunch of sundown towns. I don't know, you tell me, y'all tell me, but it seemed like a lot of the town, a lot of the places where it hit, and it didn't even hit none of the places it was really supposed to hit the hardest. It hit a bunch of the sundown towns up there in North Carolina and Tennessee. Now, I'm not wishing bad on them, but I'm just saying, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what's going on.
I'm telling you, man, my intuition be working crazy sometimes, because that's exactly what I was thinking, and it seems like I was right. It is a lot of sundown towns. Let's check it out together.
I think y'all understand how bad it is in the southeast right now. We have towns that don't exist anymore. Chimney Rock is gone.
He just mentioned Chimney Rock. Now we're gonna look up the demographic in Chimney Rock. Let's check it out. Chimney Rock demographics. The racial makeup of the village was 94% white. You know what I'm saying? Native American. Then you got other races. Black is not even in there. Alright, so there's goes fact number one for y'all. It's crazy. Let's check out another one.
The city of Asheville is cut off from the world. This is not an.
Now let's check out Asheville. Let's see what the demographic of Asheville is like. Asheville, we got 80% white, black or African American 10%, and then the other races 4%, and then 1%. So as you can see, the majority is like white, and you know, that's somewhat of a sundown town, or obviously majority of a white town. So yeah, you know, he's right, and my intuition was right too. Let's see what else you say real quick.
This is on Highway 123 heading from Aisley to Greenville, and this was a 1 mile long line to get gas because they were the only people we knew around that had gas left. I got all the way to the end and they were out. They had no gas. We checked every gas station in Pickens and Aisley and Liberty.
So I guess you said, you know, Aisley, Pickens, and Liberty. I'm not sure what state these towns are in, but I'm gonna try to look them up real quick since it's sort of relevant, obviously. Let's see what we got. So we got Pickens, North Carolina. We got 72% white, 13% black African American, and then, you know, 11% other races and Asian, 1%. Alright, so it's looking like a majority Caucasian so far. Let's see what else we got. Then finally we got Liberty, Tennessee, 91% white, 7% black African American, and then, you know, less than 1% Asian. And oh, as a matter of fact, black African American is less than 1%. Other races is 7%. So yeah, looking like a majority you know, Caucasian and heathen sundown town. So yeah, there you go. Interesting, isn't it? Just as I was thinking.
Oh, I'm so happy that all of these southern states and towns are getting their homes washed away. Their children, their parents, their animals, their whole entire lives washed away. All praise to the Most High. Do you hear how sick, crazy, disgusting, and twisted that sounds? I have been seeing so many of my people talk about how they are happy and overjoyed and elated that Hurricane Helene has come and done its damage, and specifically in reference to sundown towns. I don't know what kind of earth y'all are living on. But one, do y'all understand that it's not only just white people in a lot of these towns? Secondly, first and foremost, actually, God created us all in his image. And it is so sick and disgusting to me that I'm seeing people praising God. Like, the audacity and the gall that y'all have to throw my God into y'all's monstrous and preposterous statements, and to thank the Lord that people's lives will never be the same, is sick. It is sick. It's not funny. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Just where I am in Savannah, we got hit relatively bad. There's still a tree on my aunt's house. I just got power back 2 days ago. I still have family members that still do not have power. In other towns, imagine your home floating away. Who gives a sugar honey iced tea what the person's skin color is? Where is the compassion? Where is the empathy? And you do unto others what you want done unto you. So yes, we have had horrible, monstrous things happen to us as a people, but that doesn't mean we want monstrous and horrible things happening to others. God says that we're supposed to walk in his image. We're supposed to treat others how we want to be treated, no matter what people do to us. And then the fact that y'all are throwing the Lord into y'all's statements is so sick, because the wages of sin is death. And to be so filled with hate is sinful. I cannot believe, and it's like the comments that I'm seeing of people saying all praise to Yah and thank God and all of these. I feel like, you know, our Caucasian counterparts, they don't want to say it, but I'm gonna be the one to say it. Y'all dead wrong. Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick. To just be so elated in joy. I'm so disappointed. I am so disappointed. And then the fact that y'all are throwing the Lord into it is just what's making it so much worse. It's just making it 10 times worse. There is power in the tongue. You speak life and death, and what you put out into the universe, you will get back. Energy is not created nor destroyed, only transferred. Watch y'all mouths. Watch the evil spirits that y'all are possessing with inside of y'all selves. Because it's all fun and games until the rabbit got the gun. And these hurricanes could go any which way. Not just these hurricanes, these national disasters. Anything can happen. And you better praise God and thank the Lord that you're not in the situation that a lot of Americans are in right now. And Lord, have mercy on y'all souls, that he don't do the same or worse to y'all. Let's stop. Like, we have to stop. Like, this is not a game. Y'all really think it's a game. People are losing their children, losing their homes, everything they've ever known, everything they've worked hard to build. Who gives a dang on what the color of somebody's skin is right now? Are y'all serious? I don't know. I really don't even have too much to say, because I'm really trying to be as nice as I possibly can and show that there are good people in this world, and that people who truly walk with Christ try to walk righteously. And I hope every day that by y'all seeing how the Lord has worked and changed my life and how he's working on me and through me, that it pulls people to Christ. Not getting up here and being happy about what other people are going through, especially when it's a detriment to their whole entire lives. Y'all be blessed.
As actually you have seen, this is very surprising to me. You know, for those of you who might have actually missed it, a sundown town is a town where melanated people are not supposed to be outside at a particular time of the day in that town. So guys, I'm very, very surprised that a very civilized country in modern day like 2024, we still have such things going on in the United States of America. But as we have seen, guys, in the reaction videos, black people, melanated people have reacted to this. And some of them, guys, are happy. They are even saying that God has come, you know, finally God has come, you know, to fight for them and also to pay back all the pain that they have been caused by these sundown towns. Guys, to be honest, it is not something that you can wish on somebody, but also I don't understand why a sundown town is still a thing in modern day today. You saw all those videos, black people explaining what they have been going through. You saw what actually they are expressing their emotions. To see someone coming online and saying that finally and be happy about a particular thing like this one is because they have gone through much pain over the years, that now they are happy of the atrocity of someone else or someone who has been causing them pain. What do you think about this, guys? What do you think about Hurricane Helene only hitting the sundown towns in the United States? Do you think it's God's punishment finally on these sundown towns and the perpetrators who have been causing pain, so many melanated people? It's very, very hard to listen to what goes on there, that someone can even be driving through a sundown town and when the tire bursts, you cannot stop. You have to keep on going no matter what, because you are in a sundown town. It's very hard and very bad to listen to someone be afraid of their own country like that, because you know they are citizens of that country. They are not supposed to be afraid as if they are in a different country, as if they are in a foreign country like that. So what do you think about this? Do you think that God finally came and punished these sundown towns and all the things that they have been doing to melanated people and people of color? And I don't know what's going on in the US and in the United States right now, because as Hurricane Helene has actually hit the sundown towns in the United States, currently as we speak, there is another hurricane category 5, Hurricane Milton, that is actually striking the state of Florida. And very many people have been told to evacuate. So I don't know what's going on in the US. You guys can tell me in the comment section, what do you think about today's video? And if you're new to the channel, kindly remember to subscribe, like the video, share. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. See you on the next episode.